I mean, which of these sessions do you think is the most important? Which one has the greatest impact?
I think the most important one for me is the one on the opioid overdose crisis. So I'll be on a panel with Governor Baker from Massachusetts and Governor Cooper from North Carolina. We're all struggling with the issue. It's we haven't found a solution, and thousands of people are dying every day because they get hooked on prescription painkiller, moves over to heroin, and you're addicted. So we have, I think, a couple of sessions devoted just to that, and that's where you get the most out of the conference, because you say, what are you doing? What are you trying? What's working for you? Should we consider that? How do we collaborate? And it's completely bipartisan. This is not a Republican issue or a Democratic issue. Everyone's losing loved ones to this crisis, and we have to figure out how to solve it.
What are you personally, though, looking forward to the most out of this? I mean, what are you hoping to feel at the end of this conference?
Yeah, well, from a Rhode Island perspective, I'm hoping 1,000 people come here and walk away blown away by Rhode Island. I think everyone I know who comes to Rhode Island, who's never been here before, has the same feeling, which is, wow, I never realized how amazing it is. The food's amazing, the beaches are amazing, Providence is gorgeous. So we're really gonna do it up. We're going to Newport, we're having a clam bake, we're having Billy Gilman sing, we're having Taste of Rhode Island here at the State House. I think people are gonna walk away with their eyes open to the potential of Rhode Island. On a political level, I really want to take the message to my fellow governors and to the Vice President and to Secretary Price: don't repeal the Affordable Care Act. Like, forget about politics. This is people's lives. You know, come on. If you want to improve it, fine, but don't pull the rug out from under people, because people deserve a doctor and health insurance, and they're headed down a bad path. The Senate has said they're putting their new bill out on Thursday. My conference starts on Thursday. So here we are. We're going to have the Vice President and the Cabinet and all these governors in a room the day the new bill comes out. I want to make some noise about it and see if we can change the outcome. Well, I think it's exciting for Rhode Island to host a head of state of, a major country. Canada is important to America, important trading partner, important partner, and we are hosting their head of state. That's an exciting thing. That doesn't happen every day. I can't even remember the last time that has happened in Rhode Island, that we've hosted a foreign head of state. Also, again, it's just good for Rhode Island. He is going to come away, I am sure, impressed with Rhode Island. He'll be impressed with what he sees here, and he'll be going back to his country with a positive impression of the Ocean State. So I think that's great. He's also going to come, I'm sure he's going to talk about climate change and meeting the challenges of the climate change, and that's good for Rhode Island. Any way we can move that agenda forward is good for us, good for our kids, good for our grandkids.
What is he looking for from us?
I think good relations with governors. Again, because we have so many governors coming, he wants relationships to just work with leaders in America to strengthen that relationship.
Let's talk about the closing speech. I believe it's Elon Musk is heading that up, and the speech is called Ahead of the Curve. What are you expecting that you will hear from him, or what are you hoping to hear from him?
Well, he's an amazing innovator. He's got a gift to see into the future, where are things going, and I want to learn from him. Where is the economy going? Where are the jobs of the future? What's the training that people need today so they can get a good job tomorrow? Like you, I'm a mother. I have young kids. My daughter turns 13 on Saturday, which I can't believe. So before you know it, they'll be looking for jobs. Where are those jobs going to be? What do they have to do to be prepared? So I'm excited to hear from him and where he sees things going.
This is like having, you're having house guests for the weekend,
yeah,
basically.
1,000 of them.
You're cleaning up your house, you're making it look all spiffy, right?
It's so true.
There are parts of your house that, that you want to shine, that you want to show off. But like everyone else, there's a part of your house, maybe it's that messy closet or room needs renovating. I mean, let's be honest. There's many great things about Rhode Island. But if somebody were to look at Rhode Island with a critical eye, right? Somebody who is eyeing the state to do business or to relocate or whatever, what do you think might be our honest weak spot that we can work on?
Well, look, it's not a good thing that I'm having this conference now and the legislature hasn't passed a budget. That's not good. It doesn't make us look good. We have both, you know, the House and the Senate, they're Democrats. The budgets that they each passed are virtually identical, and they can't get a room and sort out their differences in order to come together to get a budget done for the people. That's going to come up this weekend, and I'm not happy about it, and I'm going to have to explain why that is. So those are things that I wish instead I could be able to say, we got our budget done, it's a balanced budget, we're cutting the car tax, we're providing, you know, tuition assistance for CCRI, and instead I have to say, our legislative leaders can't get together.
Okay, so if in your mind they're virtually identical, we're going on, what, 10, 11 days here with this stalemate, what is your assessment of why we're in this position?
Because you have a House and a Senate who are each dug in their position, and
But there has to be something dividing them. What's dividing them? If it's virtually identical, then what's the issue?
You have to ask them that, because I don't think necessarily it is the issue. You know, it's a spending plan that are practically identical. So at this point, they haven't even gotten in a room together to try to sort it out, which of course is the first step to anything.